Welcome back. The rape trial of televangelist Timothy Omotoso has been postponed to the 22nd of January for closing arguments. Omotoso, alongside Lusanda, Sulani and Zukiswa, Sitho, face 32 charges including rape, sexual assault, human trafficking and racketeering. It's alleged the young women were recruited through Omotoso's ministry called the Jesus Dominion International Church. Newzroom Afrika's Sipha Kema has the story.
The rape trial against televangelist Timothy Omotoso and his two accused, Lusanda, Sulani and Zukiswa, Sitho, has been postponed until the 22nd of January for closing arguments. What was supposed to be a long day in court turned to be very short as the two accused took to the stand. Now, we were informed while we were inside court that it won't just only be accused number 2, but also accused number 3 who will be taking the stand. Peter Doberman, who is for the defense, started by leading the defense in questions. Now, zeroing in, of course, on some of the allegations and the charges brought against him, and also at times making reference or citing the meaning of some of these charges to the dictionary and asking the accused if they agree. Now, both accused, of course, denied all allegations leveled against them. Now we're going to bring in the NPA regional spokesperson, Lusanda, just to talk about today's cross-examination. Now we heard from both the accused while they were being cross-examined, completely denying, of course, the allegations that have been brought against them, especially those specific questions that were asked by the state, such as the purchasing of tickets, knowing what was happening, massaging of the foot, including those sexual comments and sexual activities that allegedly took place.
Yes, it was expected of them to deny. But then now we think the next stage where we are going to be making arguments to the court as to why we believe they should be convicted based on the evidence that we have led in the many years that this trial has been going on. We still believe that the court will find in our favor, because now what they were doing today was only to deny. But then we had evidence, credible evidence, that we led, that the court, even when they applied for the dismissal of their charges, and then the 174 dismissal application they made, said they have a case to answer. And they didn't answer anything today.
All right, thank you so much, Lusanda. That's Lusanda from the NPA, of course, telling us that the NPA is looking forward to the closing arguments as it believes it has a tight case. Now, outside of court is different from when we arrived in the morning. We're seeing a lot of activity. It is truly a competition between the two supporters. You have the supporters of the victims and the state, which is the ANC Women's League, who have been supporting this case since it started in 2019. Now, 2019, the reason I say 2019 is because the first matter that had started in 2017 had to be scratched or struck off the roll, and the trial had to be done from scratch as a whole, where then Judge Irma Schoonman then came in eventually to start the new case, which is the one that we're on now. To my right, we're seeing Omotoso's supporters and church members also who have been performing, one of the choirs have been performing and singing, all coming to support Omotoso as well as his two co-accused. Now, this matter that has been going on for years is finally edging to a closing, as we are expecting to hear the closing arguments on the 22nd of January. For Newzroom Afrika on channel 405, I'm Sipha Kema in Gqeberha.